okay sound-wise? I think it is. Apologies for being slightly late. I'm here now though, we're out here. It is Spurs versus Manchester United in the Premier League. We haven't missed 8 goals, fortunately, but my lateness is not good enough, so I apologise. I do apologise. But we're out here now, do you know what I mean? That's all that matters, you know what I mean? Well, it's not all that matters, but it's an aspect, it's an element that matters. That's not what I'm trying to say. Right, so I don't actually need that because it's not actually working on my PC. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha, Mr. Worldwide. Oh, there we go. Okay, mate. Matthew, it's been a while. How you doing, mate? Matthew, aka Funky Menace. How are you, sir? How you doing, bro? Well, obviously, I'm pretty sure I know why you're. Pretty sure I know who you're going to be supporting. Oh, goodness me. Oh, what was your match, mate? Tell me more. Tell me more, bruh. Who did you play? Who did you play? And there we go. Yeah, let me know what team you played, mate. Like, what level are we talking here? Hey, Liam, mate, how you doing? We've got a massive City fan as well. How you guys all doing? Thank you guys so much for joining me. I didn't stream the Newcastle game, however, I did see that Newcastle won. Amazing. They actually won a game. In fact, how are Newcastle doing right now? I feel like they're doing, like, they're basically not, you know, 100% safe, but yeah, massive City fan. How you doing, mate? How you feeling now you've had to change your name? Where are Newcastle at now? Yeah, Newcastle, they're not safe, but they're basically safe now. Pretty much, I'd suggest. They're definitely going to be fine, to be honest. To be honest with you, you'll notice also that I've got my earphones in rather than my headphones. That's basically because Now TV on my computer, for whatever reason, just isn't working. I don't know what it is. I think it's something to do with my internet connection. But it's weird because it's fine, like we're clearly doing the stream fine. So, but on my phone it's fine. I don't understand. Ryan, you are so right. I'm so sorry. I'm such an idiot. I was late to the stream and I haven't even had a chance to do anything. I apologise for all that. But thank you for letting me know, Ryan. And this will give me a chance to review the lineup as we go. We called plastic 17 times. To be fair, like, I didn't have any abuse on my end, to be honest. I uploaded the video, we went live, everyone was pretty fine about it. Obviously you have like the standard banter. No one was mean about it, which is good, which is what you want to see. People having nice banter. We like nice banter. We don't like dickheads. Okay, so obviously, as you can see, guys, no one is playing today. The players are banned from playing today. We won 3-2. Hello. Your last game under 30. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's on the... Mate, Matthew, you are doing bits. You are doing bits. You're winning games. That's what matters. So, let's see what the lineup is today. Let's find out. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I know, mate. Lingard, it's crazy, isn't it? He's having an outrageous... He's having an oh, fucking show me the lineup, you little rat. He's having an absolutely outrageous season, isn't he? At West Ham. I think I'm so happy for him. I'm genuinely so happy for him that he's actually been able to, like, basically... Because I think we all sort of were under the impression that his career had basically ended pretty much. Maybe that sounds a bit harsh, but that was the basic impression. So I'm so happy for him that he's actually managed to not only just go on loan, but go on loan and absolutely succeed and prosper. Let me just move my mic closer so you guys can hear my beautiful voice. And he got an assist. I didn't know he got the assist. I knew he got the brace, but that's even better for him. So yeah, absolutely fair play. And I really hope that United let him go to West Ham for like a reasonable price, because that's clearly the best. That's clearly the best option for him to be at IMO. Like, he's clearly working in that team. He clearly works in that structure. And he's absolutely flourishing. I really hope that he's allowed to stay there, to be honest. Around 30... Okay, that's a bit mad. 30 million. Well, to be fair, in the current market, that might be reasonable. I'm just thinking that he's like... He's not old, but he's not young. Is he? Was he 28, 29? We got Lo Celso. I haven't seen enough of Lo Celso. I was really excited when he came to the Prem, and I've just been sort of like horribly disappointed, to be honest. Oh, sorry, you got an assist, Matthew. Mate, Matthew, you're a mad lad. You should have been on the pitch for City yesterday, mate. Oh, and we got West Ham, Matthew. I'm good, but more importantly, how are you? You must be ecstatic. You must be absolutely buzzing. Given the that's an enormous result for West Ham. I feel like that's one of their hardest games left of the season, and they smashed it. And Ndombele's there. It's a really good. See, on paper, this is such a good Spurs team. Like, look at how much talent is in this team. In the midfield. Well, you know, it gets a bit shaky in centre half, but you know, in general, like Ndombele, OBS, Son, Lo Celso, Kane. These are some powerful players. You know, again, like I say, centre half is an issue, but that's the thing. Now in comparison, interesting. So Henderson does retain his place. Henderson does retain his place. I don't know if De Gea's injured or if like Henderson has just usurped him as United's number one. So happy West Ham won. Got Newcastle on Saturday, only 1 point behind Leicester. Mate, it could easily happen, mate. It could absolutely happen. Oh, Matthew, it was so bad. It was. I mean, we streamed it yesterday. The City fans in the chat will be able to attest. It was probably the worst performance I've ever had. City have had this season, really. The next worst I could think of was against Cheltenham. Nothing's really happening in the United game, by the way. That's why I'm just chatting to you guys currently. But it was genuinely one of the worst performances of the season. It was atrocious. There's no excusing it. Leeds had 2 shots. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. I can say to you, say it was. No worries. Oh, Matthew. Oh, I've got Samuel. Samuel, are you new? Thank you for joining us. Oh, thank you for getting involved in yesterday's debate of the day. I haven't updated that. But yeah, I totally agree. And his girlfriend just had a baby, so that might be why he isn't playing. Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, well, Samuel, the reason, because I'm totally with you. I'm totally with you that Mount is, Foden is a totally different level to Mount. But someone tagged me in the video saying that harsh fans, City fans need to accept, and the first one was that, but that's Mount's better than Foden. I was like, what? What? So that's why I just wanted to ask the question to make sure I wasn't going mental. Interesting. Cavani's still playing. Does Martial still have an injury? Question mark. Or is he on the bench? Rashford on the right. Pogba on the left. Why is he's been playing there a couple of times this year, guys? What is that all about? What is that all about? Classic McFred partnership. Oh, I didn't even realise it was out for the season. Lol. Shows how much I know, guys. But yeah, Samuel, how you doing, mate? Thank you for joining us. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you knew. I mean, they're in the position it was in 2012. It's slightly different though because I don't think it is the same because there was a situation where City, what was it? 8 points ahead. Is that the situation we're in? How many points ahead is because the situation was it was like 8 points ahead with 8 games left. So all that had to happen was, and City played United, so all that had to happen was City win that game, and then all United had to do was lose 1 and draw 1, and then they were level on points. And that's that. I actually believed even there. I was like, it can happen. They can lose 1, draw 1, and they did. They lost against Wigan, and then they drew against Everton. I think it was like a really bizarre 3-3 at Old Trafford or something, if memory serves. But the difference. So that's the difference. If United win, I don't think it will. I mean, in terms of points, let's have a look. Premier League table. I don't know what the points difference is. So let's assume, for argument's sake, that United win their 2 games in hand. That puts them to 66. Oh no, see, right. So it would be 8. Yeah, you're right. It would be 8 points with 6 games left. So yeah, I mean, if City fuck it up, it's even worse. To be honest. But like this, Samuel Haynes. Don't be shy, mate. Let's have a chat. What should the debate of the day be, guys? What's your... Oh, this is a really good one. What's your top 4. Because it's ever changing. It seems like people are. I mean, I me as well are like changing their view on a daily basis, and which is absolutely fair enough because this is such a topsy-turvy season. The reason why Madison didn't play Perez or Chavez because they reached COVID breach. Well, naughty boys. Absolutely naughty boys. They deserve to be breached. But in terms of, like, I will stick to my guns in what my top 4 predictions were, like a few weeks ago, and I'll say that it's City at the top, followed by United, followed by Chelsea, followed by Leicester. Now, I don't want that to be my top 4. I'd love it if West Ham, got in ahead of Chelsea, for example. My ideal top 4 would be, I think City and United are nailed on for first and second, and then I'd love it if it was like Leicester, West Ham. But I tell you what, there's a chance that Spurs can get into the top 4. If Spurs win today, then they'll be 3 points behind 4th place, I think. So genuinely, it could happen, which is absolutely mental when you think about it. We just think about how crazy this season's been. It's absolutely wild. But like I say, guys, let me know what your top 4 is. Give me the order as well. Let me just zoom in on my face so you can see my beautiful shaven round features. Hey. Obviously, Leicester losing today blows it wide open. So it's going to be really interesting end to the season. Even if, like, first spot is basically done. It's always good for there to be something going on. And the relegation battle as well. Newcastle, I thought Newcastle were going to get relegated instead of Fulham. Now I'm not so sure. I didn't realise they'd pick up this many points as they have done in recent weeks. City, United, Leicester, Chelsea. That's the exact same as me then, mate. But I would, like I say, I'd love to see West Ham get into that top 4. Spurs wins 1 point behind West Ham. So what's the ideal result for you, Matthew? Is the ideal result that United win, I guess? Because you're sort of thinking, well, United are second anyway, just like, type thing. I just... There we go, let's pop that in there. So yeah, you want United to win, because basically from a West Ham perspective, United are too far ahead anyway, aren't they? Like, realistically, United aren't going to get out this top 4. They are basically nailed on. It's just about securing second place for them, I think. You think Fulham have bottled it? I hope not, because I prefer the way Fulham play to Newcastle, to be honest. But I think they basically have, haven't they? Unfortunately, it's sad boy hours. It's sad boy hours, but I do think you're right. Hey, Franz. How you doing, Franz? Anything can happen. Thank you, Franz. Friday, you want a draw between Everton and Spurs? Yeah, again, I'm sure Spurs... Well, to be honest, I don't think Everton are really a threat for you, to be honest. So I think you probably want Everton to win that. What's wrong with Pogba's left arm? He's got like sort of like black fabric or black wrapping there. Has he got an injury? What about West Ham? Well, I'd like them to be in the top 4, Franz. I've predicted them to finish 5th, but you never know. You never know, to be honest. Hey, Necker, how you doing? No one's winning it, to be honest, right now, mate. It's 0-0. It is 0-0. Here come United. The Rashford in the box. Good block. Dabo, how you doing, mate? Thank you for joining, even though I know you don't like football. I can guarantee you gassed, France. It was a wild game. That's a good point, guys. Get your score predictions in for this game. I'm going to... I was supposed to do a TikTok video with a prediction, but I didn't have time. No, France is something else. Like all of them wearing armbands, but Pogba's got like a whole black sleeve going on. I was wondering what that is. Damo, you go to sleep, mate. Seriously. You've got school tomorrow, haven't you? Got school tomorrow. West Ham injuries. Antonio, Declan Rice. God damn, it's a lot of injuries. What is school? But yeah, guys, get your predictions in for this game. I'm going to say that it ends 2-1 to Manchester United. That's going to be my prediction. I think that Spurs Spurs are going to seal their fate with Harry Kane. And he's definitely going to leave them, let's be real. If you're Harry Kane... Oh, you're on school holidays, then. I didn't even realise, lol. I'm amazed that Harry Kane's still at Spurs, to be honest. Even if Spurs win the League Cup, McTominay's going to be booked here. Yes, he is. Naughty boy. He's potentially United shithouse. Hey, I'd like Spurs to win, but whenever I've seen Spurs in a fixture like this, they've basically always disappointed. I always think they're going to play well, and then Mourinho does some really bizarre tactics. And I'm like, just look at these attacking players: Kane, Son, Lucas, Lo Celso, and the creative players like Ndombele, Reguilon, Aurier, and he plays so defensive. It's like, what are you playing at, mate? I think if Spurs win, I think it's the title wrapped up. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think the title's already wrapped up. Like, it was mainly tongue-in-cheek, the sort of, oh, what could happen type thing that we were talking about yesterday. I don't actually think it will happen or could happen. And again, United fans also don't think it'll happen, but it's all about security. I guess it's always about, let's say, for example, that City do progress into the semi-final. He could be, and then you know, the Premier League's won with 4 games left. I don't know how many. And like there's a second leg of the semi-final coming up, but there's a Premier League game. He can basically just rest the entirety of the team. No, France was just joking, Matthew. Hey, Kazoo, how you doing? No worries, mate. I mean, Kazoo, feel free to people have different preferences. Kazoo, some people like to watch the stream and watch the game, or they like to just watch the stream, or they like to, you know, so it's whatever you prefer. It's whatever you prefer. Or, as I think you're doing, they just have the stream on, don't engage in the chat, and they just watch the game. And then maybe they'll chip in now and then, so it's whatever you prefer. No, Matthew, I think he was joking. Unless it is, unless there is a goal about to happen. Now I can't say what a goal. You're playing Newcastle next. That should, in theory, that's an easy win. But what do you mean, Matthew? Wait, no, I think you can. I think you can because there's a stream delay, so I should be all right. I've put on a stream delay of 20 seconds, Matthew, so it should. Let's experiment. You guys tell me. You guys, if you're watching the game, you type, you know, as you normally would, and we can experiment, because I've put on like a 15-20 second stream delay, so in theory, nothing should get spoiled. For me, anyway. But we'll have to see, won't we? Because, like I said, I'm having to watch on my phone due to technical issues with Now TV being a bitch. Okay, yeah, you are. Oh my god, yeah, okay, never mind. Like, you are way ahead of me because I'm, like I said, I'm on my phone. There's such a fucking delay, so it doesn't matter. Just do whatever you want, guys. To be honest, it's a bust. Yeah, exactly. It is still 0-0, Matthew. You are correct. Nothing really too interesting from either side so far. I don't know, nothing's really happened. 3 shots in 20 minutes. Now I can relax and watch it. Yeah, guys, so don't worry about spoiling it. Just go for it, to be honest, because I'm going to be way behind you due to the phone stream being significantly delayed to the PC stream, but that's fine. I might need to invest in Sky, you know. I've got the Now TV month passes, but the amount of delay that's involved is a bit ridiculous. I tell you what, let's say in some ideal world I'm somehow able to make some money from streams, I'll buy Sky. Son with the cross, Lucas with the cross, sorry. Goalkeeper away. I've got some interesting ideas for well, I think they're interesting anyway, for like scenes, so like changing that, because you know the scene you see right now, it's fine, but it's pretty like stagnant, isn't it? Nothing really changes. So I'm thinking of incorporating some bits, so when a goal goes in, I could make some things happen. I will try to look into that after my stream. They don't have Sky Go. They don't have Sky. They got BT Sport, and I leech off that. But yes, but me and my mum pay for Now TV. Like we share it. Yeah, Pogba's definitely got something on his left arm. Is he injured? Do we know? Really weird. What do you guys make of this? The commentator's talking about the commentator's talking about, you know, Wan-Bissaka potentially switching nationality to the Congo. Surely he doesn't do that. Like, realistically, I mean, I know that England are very blessed at right back, but he's a young right back. Walker's not going to be in the game for that much longer, so he'll be gone. And then the competition is Reece James and Trent. And surely, like, you'd think if he adds just attacking output to his game, he'd be exceptional. So I really don't understand the whole him potentially questioning to go play for the Congo. Because again, if you play, no disrespect to the Congo, but what, you know, apart from like you know, the Africa Cup of Nations, I don't even know how Congo perform in that competition. Like, he's never gonna get to a World Cup, is he? So why would you want to do that? I don't know. That's just me. That's my thoughts anyway. I don't know. If I was him, I'd stick it out and compete for my place. I wouldn't settle for, oh, I can't get in the England team, so I'll play for the Congo. I'd think, right, I need to add attacking output to my game. So I'm going to improve. That's what I do anyway. I think that'd be my mentality, but I don't know. Different people are different. Right. Is anything going to happen in this game? Is this going to end 0-0? Am I going to be disappointed? What was Ndombele doing with that dribbling then? I think Klopp should try Trent in the midfield role. It's an interesting one. You know, that's always been sort of like voiced, this idea that Trent can potentially play in midfield. I'm not sure what my thoughts are on that. So would the idea be that he'd be like a more creative midfielder rather than like a defensive midfielder, right? Because like, I don't know. I don't know if it work for Liverpool, because Liverpool's creativity comes from the fullbacks. It comes from the wings by the fullbacks. So I don't know if it would work for Liverpool. They'd have to totally change the system, because Liverpool's midfield isn't designed to be creative, which for me is why Thiago, it doesn't really work in that current setup. It's designed to be you know, dynamic and to perform a particular function, i.e. pressing, and not necessarily combining the defence and forwards. Riola wants Haaland on £1 million a week. Well, how much is Messi? How much is Messi and Ronaldo on a week? They're surely not on that much money. Surely. Okay, if that's true, then yeah, that's insane. Well, but then the issue is that, you know, Dortmund have to sell, so they can't be totally unreasonable, because Dortmund have to get rid of him. So if you're being totally, he basically has to go. So there has to be some level of reasonableness. Okay, he's 20 years old. As good as Haaland is, he's not as good a striker as De Bruyne is as a good midfielder. Like, I don't think that's a controversial thing to say. De Bruyne is, at this moment in time, a much better player than Haaland. Different positions, but you know the point I'm making. So I don't understand why he think. Well, obviously I know why I think he'd be entitled to it, because he's obviously his agent's a dickhead. But why would you, based on that, why would you think that you should get more money than Kevin De Bruyne, for example? It's a bit mad. Iheanacho's annoying. Why? What's Iheanacho doing? Maybe trying to be a CM or a Cam. I don't even know how it would work, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think anyone likes Riola. I think that's a good signing, Craig Dawson. You know, I really rate Dawson as like a defender's defender. I think he's good. I think he's really good. Yeah, it's going to be a weird one. It's going to be a weird one. It does seem like Kane is going to move on this summer. But again, there's going to be a price issue there, because Spurs aren't going to want to sell. And you can guarantee that Spurs, and especially Daniel Levy, is going to get everything he can out of Harry Kane. And currently, he is one of the best strikers in the world. Who would you say is better than him now? Like, at this moment in time, as like a striker. Is Lewandowski better than him right now? I don't even know. I don't know the answer to that. So he's going to go for a lot. Like, I'd expect him to go for like over £100 million, or at least that's what Spurs would want for him, certainly. To be honest, I didn't want Craig Dawson, but I did take it back. How many times West Ham nearly bottled a 3-goal lead? Hey, as long as it's nearly bottle rather than actually bottle. I think Kane's a safer option than Hull. That's an interesting. He's definitely a safer option, but he's not a more long-term option, is he? That's, with Kane. You sign Kane, you immediately get Kane in City's team. Definitely gets 30 goals a season, like minimum. I feel like that's pretty safe, and probably like 10 assists as well, because that's how much City are missing like a clinical striker at the moment, with Aguero injured. Haaland obviously is a bit riskier because he's not as quote proven, but still, if I had like the choice and like you sort of like forego financial things, I'd prefer Haaland as the player, more long term thinking. Also more interesting and exciting, because Harry Kane, yes, obviously he's a very good player, but at the same time, I've already seen him like play for Spurs for however many years. It'd be really interesting to see a totally new player, i.e. Haaland, because obviously I don't watch Bundesliga every week type thing. How many times was that? When West Ham signed Lingard on loan, I kept quiet because I was wrong about Dawson. Lukaku could hold the key to West Ham, sign David Moyes' number 1. Abraham. Mahrez said he wants to retire at City. Listen, how old is Mahrez? Isn't he he's like late 20s, I feel like. He might do, he might do. It's an interesting one. I can't see him moving on to like another big club, to be honest. I feel like if he was going to move away, it would be when he was in his decline and it was like a step down. If he was going to move away, we should get Haaland's re-updated cousin. 400th appearance for Mark Noble. God damn, that man is a genuine legend. Should we ever Google about Mahrez's age? Someone's saying he's 29, someone's saying he's 30. Let's get 29 sounds about right. He is 30. No, he's 30. He was 30 years old in February. Fairs? Yeah, so he's already 30 years old, so he's got what, another 3, maybe 4 years at the absolute highest level. So I'd fully expect him to like see out those years at City, and then he'll either retire or take a step down. Yeah, he's 30. I'm just going to test something. Kazoo on YouTube. And I know, I'm pretty sure you're already in the Discord, but I just want to test if this works. I'm going to do a button, and I'm going to see if it gives like a link. Has that done anything? I feel like that's done nothing. Oh, it has done something. Can you see that message, Kazoo? Can you let me know if you can see that? Okay, I don't want you to click on it. I've got a new bit of kit that I can click buttons and it makes things happen. So I just want to see if like that works. Hey, how you doing, mate? Me7Sen99. How are you doing, man? What's your TikTok username, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you for joining us. How you doing, bruh? Yeah, my name is Nobbins. Thank you for joining. Oh, sorry, I don't think I've seen your name ever on TikTok. Apologies for that. If you've ever been on our lives and I've missed you, but thank you for coming to join the stream. There's a United attack coming in here. Fred switches it to the right. Here's Wan-Bissaka, Fernandez, Wan-Bissaka again. McTominay. But mate, let me know whereabouts in the world you're from, who you support, and what your shoe size is. Let me know all those things. Oh, Pogba's in the Spurs box now. Lovely ball into Cavani. What a great goal. That's pen lid went. That's a great goal. That is a great goal. Lovely ball by Pogba. Lovely ball by Pogba. Chris isn't here, Damo. I'm sorry. You suggested the City United video. Oh, excellent stuff. I'm so sorry, mate. Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us. It's going to VAR, are you saying? Oh, is there a question of a foul on Son? I don't think so. Hey, oh, Kazoo, thank you so much, mate. Like I said, I don't want you to click on it or anything. I just wanted to check that you could see it. That's really good news for me. It's a really good finish by Cavani. That's a very impressive goal. And James is in the chat. Thank you for joining us today, James. Oh, so... and me7Sen99. What's like a short term, that like a shorter version of your name? Or like, what should I be referring to you as? Just because like it's quite tricky for me to say. How about Sen? Does Sen work? So the question is, has McTominay fouled Son here? I need a better angle. I didn't think so. I think this is going to be really harsh if it's given, but let's have a look. He's definitely on side, so I don't know why they're reviewing that. Unless he's not. This should stand. It's a really good goal. How far are you going back, guys? What is happening here? Okay, this is such a shit show. Fucking VAR, man. There's no communication. I know he's going to the monitor, okay. I'm well behind you guys, by the way. Apologies for that, because I'm watching it on my phone. But at least you get to react to it and then see my reaction to it. I'm just not going to look at the chat for a second, just because I want to see if this gets given or not. So I will come back to everyone's comments. So again, set me7sen. Just let me know how you want me to refer to you as. Oh, give over. Fuck off, Son. No, this has to be given, yeah? Please don't disallow the goal. What? What? What the? That is bullshit, man. That is a goal. That is a fucking goal. What is happening? What is this game? Oh my god, they're disallowing a fucking goal for that. Oh my god. That is atrocious refereeing. That is a fucking goal. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That is a goal. That was such a beautiful goal and they've taken it away. What is this? I don't even care that United aren't winning. I'm making it red because United should be winning. Fuck it. But yes, sorry, Sen. Sorry, let's have a look at your chat now. You can call me 7. I'll call you 7 then, mate. So, let me just write down your name, because I've got an Albino FBI shoe size list. And you're a size 10. Cheers, mate. Thank you so much. And Ben's joined the chat. How are you doing, guys? Goal overturned. I'm genuinely staggered. At least he wasn't fucking booked. Wait, was that VAR's fault? It definitely wasn't a... It definitely should have... Yeah, so basically, here's the situation. In the build-up to the goal, for those who aren't watching the game, in the build-up to the goal, McTominay is with Son. He sort of bats out a little hand, and it slightly grazes his cheek. It's just like a standard thing, you know, because guess what? Football's a contact sport, and you need to use your arms to gain an advantage, etc. Son hits the ground like he's been shot. Ball goes from McTominay into Pogba, I think. Pogba with a beautiful, beautiful ball into Cavani, and Cavani hits it first time with his weaker foot. Excellent goal, and that's been overturned because the refereeing is a disgrace. Basically. So the goal was overturned. I'm no, that should have been a goal. Should have been a goal. But yes, mate, we do have a Discord. In fact, let me test another button. So I'm going to click a button, and this should give you all of my socials. Yes, it works. Excellent stuff. So, 7. My bot thought is just giving you all of my socials. So do feel free to peruse them. And like I said, the Discord's in there. I've also got a YouTube channel. I think you would be our 220th subscriber, so do feel free to come over to the YouTube. I upload silly videos, basically. Hopefully they're good quality. I think people seem to like them. It's mainly just a bit shithousery, to be honest. But yeah, so this is unbelievable. This should be 1-0 to Manchester United. I'm a City fan, and I'm annoyed because I want good refereeing to happen. Really bad defending by Lindelof, and this is going to be a goal, and Son has scored. What is Lindelof doing? And Son, who is the diving rat. Son the diver. Wait, I have to go white now because Spurs are winning. And in the blink of an eye, is this good? Let's have a look at this goal. Good switch. What is Lindelof doing? Guys, please can someone explain to me what Lindelof is doing there? His body, it looks like his body shape is all wrong. Lucas with a really good push back. Henderson can't save that. Nothing the goalkeeper can do. For me, Lindelof's got to do so much better there. So much better. Fuck off, Son. Oh, you've already subbed. Thank you so much, 7. I don't know if you already followed the stream, 7, but do feel free to if you haven't already. As you know, my name's Nobbins. I'm a City fan. I do gaming streams. So, for example, we're doing Hit and Run, but I also do football watch-alongs. And if you join the Discord, which I've just given you the link for that, if you go into the Discord, in our football chat, every single Monday, I will let everyone know what games we're streaming. So, for example, Cavani's pissed here, Jesus. Oh, Cavani's annoyed. This match has got incredibly tasty, incredibly quickly. There's been a lot of controversy going on in this last 5 minutes. First 30 or so minutes, nothing happening. Let's see, ball comes in. Oh, hello. What's Cavani doing? He swiped at him, has he? Oh, and Rodon's having a bit of a cry. Did he swipe? Oh! He sort of swipes at him. Could the referee review this maybe? Or is that too much? Oh, sorry, I booked him. That's fair enough. I don't even know if I understand the game, 7. I'm very happy that you think I understand the game. So, thank you. Get the fucking, should be 1-1. I don't give a fuck. United need to lose this. Oh, net crew. I mean, you're not wrong, to be honest. But I just want good officiating. I just want good officiating. So that there's no... I don't want, like, a reason for, like, a fan to be, you know, feel bad about losing is because, like, is external factors. I wanted to just be focused on the football, and that's what VAR was supposed to come in to do. It was supposed to reduce the controversy. The fact that it's just increased it for me. Let me know what you guys think. I think I've done a TikTok video on this. VAR for me should be scrapped for now, and because I like the idea. I was all up for the idea. In practice, it's been an absolute shit show, and I don't think they should bring it in until they are fully capable of implementing it. But like I say, Seven, I don't have a job in football at all. I'd love to have a job in football. That would be the absolute dream. But I do not. But thank you for thinking I understand the game. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I think there's many more people who understand it much better than I. I just like to watch the games, to be honest, and just like verbalise my thoughts. But thank you so much, Seven. That means a lot to me. Here come United on the attack. Can they get something before half-time? For me, they've basically been robbed of a goal, and it should be 1-1 as far as I'm concerned, really, in terms of goals scored. When Salah the Goat 11 says, "I know, Paul." I find it so cringe when people say that. You don't know ball. I know more ball than you. I know the ball. Oh, that just makes my skin crawl. To me, I don't know if that's like a relatively young person thing to say, because I'm not a young person anymore, unfortunately. That upsets me. Song dived again. I tell you what, I guarantee that Mourinho has been telling his players, you know, look, we are going to fucking win and we are going to play like bastards. And the debate of the day, oh, excellent, Seven, thanks for getting involved in that. Your top four: City, United, Chelsea, West Ham. Interesting, Seven. So for me, I've stuck to my guns and I've gone with my initial prediction, which was City, United, Chelsea, Leicester. However, I would love to see West Ham involved in the top four, and you can't even fully predict it. There's still a chance that Spurs can get into the top. Let's for argument's sake say that let's say that it stays like this. Then Spurs will only be 3 points away from 4th spot, and they've got a better goal difference than 3rd, 4th and 5th currently. And Spurs, really, let's talk about that. Spurs need to win this game because of West Ham winning, and also because Liverpool are right up against them. I mean, I don't know what Everton are playing at. I understand they got 2 games in hand, but they've been throwing away some games. I really thought they were going to finish above Liverpool. Now I'm not so sure. To be honest. Your top 4: City, United, Chelsea, Liverpool. Interesting, because you really think that Liverpool are going to make it. And that's why this is still really, even though in theory first place is basically, you know, settled, it's still a really interesting season. Because there's still so many teams that could get in there. Apart from United, who are basically nailed on, anyone from 3rd place and below could fall out of that top 4. They really could. They really could. Sorry, Seven, did you say you supported City? Can I just double check? You do support City, excellent stuff. And you're from Kuwait. That's so interesting. You're our first Kuwaiti Nabinho. And that, by the way, that's what my followers' names are. They are called my Nabinhos, because my name is Nobbins. So thank you so much for that. Much appreciated, bruh. Our first Kuwait Nabinho. Excellent. Oh, here we go. United in the box. Cavani threatening, but nothing doing. So I say West Ham because I have a soft spot for them. I have a soft spot for them. Leads to some people say you shouldn't like clubs. The other one, nah, Yes, Stefan, I'm totally with you, to be honest. I mean, obviously, I don't like United, but I don't hate United. It's like it's just like a good rivalry. Whereas I know that there are some fans who just absolutely despise and hate their rivals, and it's like, yeah, but why? Like, you don't need to be so tribal. Come on. It does get silly at points. You know, like, you don't have to just arbitrarily hate everyone. You can enjoy the football. You can still respect the football or whatever. Oh, thank you, Kazoo. Do you like my silly videos, or is it just the streams that you're interested in? I need to make another video, you know. I need to do like an egg unboxing or something. And yes, I said an egg unboxing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, Stefan, looks like you made your way into the thing. Into the Discord. So welcome to that, Seven. Much appreciated. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course we weren't happy, but I do admire the way Leeds play, definitely. Right, guys, it's half time. Amazingly, Spurs are winning 1-0. I don't understand. I think we're all in agreement. That the goal should have stood. Kazoo, I don't know if you're watching it, but I think you are. I think we can agree that should have counted as a goal. At the same time, what United can't and shouldn't do is feel sorry for themselves and just, like, you know, give in and feel hard done by, because the reason Spurs are winning is because of a Lindelof error. Like, let's not forget that aspect of the game as well. That was really sloppy play from Lindelof. It was like he got his body position all wrong, so he couldn't get his correct, because he's right-footed, isn't he? So he couldn't get it. He couldn't get his correct foot to clear it, and he just made an absolute hash brown of the clearance. And there was a lovely goal by lovely ball by Lucas into Son, and that obviously created the Spurs goal. But it should really, even with the refereeing issue, it should be 0-0, because United shouldn't have made that awful mistake. And this just tells me that Lindelof ain't it. I already knew Lindelof wasn't it, but he does that way too many times. He makes far too many mistakes. He's always susceptible. He's weak. He's always nervous, it seems. So that's a thing. That is a thing. That is happening. Yeah, I should have stood. Yeah, totally agree. Josie's going to stay in the dressing room. Just fucking sit back, lads. Yeah, imagine that. He probably would, to be honest, wouldn't he? He loves that. Oh, goodness me. Wait, let me just sort of my camera thing, make sure we are focused on my beautiful face. There we go. I think that's good. That's Gucci. Yeah. Look at this absolute shit show of a haircut, guys. Look at this. I cannot wait to actually go to a hairdresser's and get it done. Like I say, no offense to Mrs. Nobbins, but it was not a good cut this time round. A draw or United lost is what I'd love. No, Kazoo, absolutely. I'd absolutely love it if United lost. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a shame that currently they're losing because of an error, but they don't have a goal because of, for me, because of a refereeing mistake. But we'll have to see what happens in the second half. But yeah, ridiculous bit of refereeing. It was really weird, questionable decisions. But there you go. Like I say, they've got to move on. All they can do now is try to play the better football. I'm gonna have a look at what other Premier League fixtures are taking place. Premier League fixtures. Because I think some games are happening tomorrow, aren't they? Oh, Sheffield's going to play Arsenal later. It could be an interesting one. Brighton, Everton tomorrow. West Brom, Southampton. So there won't be a stream tomorrow. Probably, because we'll be streaming on Tuesday and Wednesday. I normally only stream on, like, Wednesday. That's my sort of thinking on that. In terms of like upcoming Premier League fixtures, I mean, who does City play next? Wait, City's next game's on a Wednesday. That's weird. Why is that on a... Oh, because they play. Oh, because they play in the FA Cup. I think that must be why. So yeah, so I guess we'll be streaming that, obviously. Let's just double check when that is. And that is this Saturday. So I guess in terms of games for this week, guys, like I said, I will be posting this in the Discord, but just to sort of give you a sort of like background gen, we'll be streaming on Tuesday the Bayern Munich PSG game. On Wednesday we'll be... Oh gosh, it's kicking off here. We'll be streaming... Yeah, so on Tuesday the Bayern Munich PSG game, second leg, that's going to be hype. Wednesday, the City Dortmund game, that's going to be hype. And then on Saturday, we'll be streaming the FA Cup semi-final of Chelsea versus Man City. Actually, we might not be, because that's my mum's birthday. Well, it's not her actual birthday, but that's the weekend where we're going to potentially celebrate something. So I don't actually know if I'm going to be doing that. It depends on what the plans are. So we may have to scratch that FA Cup semi-final stream, guys. Apologies for that, but my mother comes first, as I'm sure you can expect. So let's have a look. FA Cup. When's the other fixture? The other game's on Sunday. That's a shame that the City game wasn't on Sunday. I could definitely do it. Maybe we can do the other FA Cup semi-final. I don't know. It's not that interesting. Though. Leicester, Southampton, Leicester are definitely going to win that one. Well, they better add anyway. Well, they should do. And I'm just looking at any other interesting games. Everton and Spurs is pretty interesting. It's on a Friday though. We'll play it by ear, I think. But that's just sort of like a background info. The ones that are guaranteed are the Champions League games, and it's going to totally depend on what's happening with family things. This what's it? They're just talking about VAR, the decision. Richards agrees. I agree with Richards. He says it's embarrassing. That is not a foul. It's not a foul. It is. Yeah, I totally agree. Spoiling football. I don't particularly hate the club, I just hate the fan base. To be honest, I think there's elements of every fan base that's awful. United need to be careful Spurs don't get second, because then they'll not come back. Oh, sorry, get a second. Yeah, I got you. It's my game over for United now. Spurs are going to constantly defend. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how Spurs set up in the second half, because that is traditionally what Mourinho's associated with. And 7, what you saying? To be honest, not fit enough to play football, but I'd love to be involved somehow, like a manager, a kit man, a manager. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Mourinho was never really a footballer. Like, not really. Like, not, like genuine good professional. Lindelof, what is that? What is Lindelof doing? Can you put some blame on Pogba's shoulders there? Because he's playing on the left, so he's got some defensive responsibility to track back. And he just wasn't. Obviously the main issue goes down to Lindelof, but I think Pogba's got to maybe bear some of the blame, you know? Yes, absolutely, Kazoo, it is a contact sport. It is a contact sport. You're gonna have some contact. That's how it works. And again, if you're going down by someone doing that to you, like, come on, that's a dive. I would red card Son for that. I hate that. I hate diving. I can't stand it. United really need a centre half. I'm in total agreement. I'm in total agreement. At least one. I think they need 2, to be honest. I think they need 2. Yeah, because we've already established Lindelof ain't good enough, like on any level. Bay's always injured, so he's therefore, by definition of always being injured, not good enough. And Maguire is like fine, but again, I don't think you win a Premier League with Harry Maguire starting in your back four. Certainly as captain. I don't think Maguire's that good, to be honest. It's pathetic from Son, that's unlike him. Yeah, well, Kazoo, it must be... Because I've seen the Spurs documentary, and it's like, Mourinho's like, oh, you're all nice, but you need to be bastards, type thing. So clearly, that's something that he's been told to do, you know, i.e... And that's the thing, Mourinho will love... Spurs fans and Mourinho, and anyone who wants Spurs to win, will absolutely love what he did there. They'll absolutely love what he did, because... he's prevented a goal. By, you know, just by falling to the ground and pretending to be injured. He's prevented a goal for his team. So Mourinho will love that, and he'll get massive props and praise for that. No one will be like, oh, mate, don't dive next time. They'll be like, oh, you prevented the goal, brilliant stuff. Harry Maguire's good defending, he's a good quick centre-back half next to him. I think he's fine. I don't know if he's... I don't know. I'm still not convinced on Maguire. Flippy Flops isn't in the chat, so I can get away with saying this. Do I think Liam Delap's got what it takes to be a top striker? Genuinely, I haven't seen enough of Liam Delap. I've only ever seen him really in the cup games, and I need to see more of him. I don't know if he's going to get the chance, because I think City have to sign a striker in the summer, and Jesus is the backup striker. So again, Delap's going to be like third choice. I think Delap should go on loan somewhere, to be honest. He's not going to, because City play one striker, so there's basically no chance of getting in. He's more goals against Bournemouth than... Amazing. Best bet for Spurs is regular Alderweireld, Roden, and yeah, probably. I mean, Alderweireld's on the bench. Excuse me. I thought he was injured, but obviously not. Interesting. Spurs, speaking of centre halves, Spurs need a centre half. Again, they need at least one centre half. I think they probably need two. Alderweireld and Vertonghen haven't been replaced. I don't think Sanchez is up to it, frankly. They're saying if Pep doesn't sign anyone, he'll be starting. Well, I imagine Jesus would be starting ahead of Delap. Maybe Delap would play, like, you know, as a backup type thing. Yeah, well, Vertonghen wanted to leave. It seemed he just wanted to move on. I think they wanted him to stay, but they couldn't get him to stay. Which again, don't really understand. But it is. Excuse me. It is a thing. It is a thing. I don't know why I'm watching these adverts. Like, I don't watch adverts. What's happening? Ooh. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? There with That's 20 goals in Premier League 2. Yo, that's a mad thing. But I'd love to see him given the chance. I just don't know if it's gonna happen, to be honest. Like I say, I'd love it to happen. Just don't know if it will. I think if we win the league with Delap up front, he's the best manager in the world, or Delap's the best striker in the world. Jesus is fit for the wing, not an out-and-out striker. I don't really know what he does on the wing, to be honest. I don't know what he does. He's not a traditional striker. He sort of comes. He wants to drop back. He wants to link up, and that's what Pep likes. To be fair, Aguero had to adapt his game to do that because Pep doesn't like just out-and-out strikers. In the main, he wants someone to contribute a little bit more in build-up in general. You'll simp for Delap. I know, mate. Yeah, there's so many adverts. It's like, that's the thing with like Sky and BT. It's like, I'm already paying for the subscription. Is that not good enough? I have to pay for that, and I also have to watch adverts. Come on, man. I've never understood that. That would be like, let's say that let's say that you could subscribe to my channel on Twitch, and there were adverts normally. That'd be like me running adverts if you were paying money to watch my stream. That's really weird. I don't know about that, man. Well, but you know, it means more money for them. It means more money in the Premier League. It means that you can attract bigger and better players. I understand it's all linked. Blah blah blah. I'm just gonna test something, guys. If I click, yeah, Franz, we were talking about it. We were talking about how annoyed it was making us. Very frustrating. I'm just gonna click a button and see what happens. Does anything happen if I do that? What have I done? That doesn't do anything. Oh, what does it? Oh, that's cool. So it sort of does something, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I'd do anything for Haaland. Sorry, kidney. Hey, Seven, let's get it organised, shall we? Yeah, in terms of what happened, yeah. So McTominay was on the ball and he sort of swiped at him slightly, and he went down like he'd been shot. And it's like, oh, for God's sake, come on, man. Come on, man. You're better than that, aren't you? Aren't you? Or maybe you're not. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. But anyway, the second half's kicked off. Yeah, it should be 1-0 France, but Cavani's goal was ruled out because of the build-up foul, which definitely wasn't a foul. United definitely should have a goal, but then again, United shouldn't have conceded because Lindelof's defending was genuinely atrocious. Lindelof or Bramble. Oh my god. Wait, what is this? Hello. Wouldn't it be nice? I don't understand how this works. So I've got buttons where I can click things. So I was just sort of like experimenting with things. For reasons. For reasons. Right, what do you think the final score is going to be now? I said 2-1 United. I'll still say 2-1 United. No, I'll still say it. Because why not? You know what I mean? Will it happen? Who knows? But that's what I'm going to say. Stream Deck. What about a Stream Deck, friends? Here we go, United on the attack. I'm saying 1-0 Spurs to bottle in the 93rd minute. What about a Stream Deck, friends? That is what I have. There we go. I love Aguero. It's one of the reasons he got against City, but he's too old and getting injured. It annoys me. It saddens me. It genuinely saddens me. The Aguero situation makes me sad. Is that what I have? It's one of the things I have, yeah. It's a little device. I'm just sort of like getting my head around it now. And there's a thing I can do where I can create a clip maybe, but it's not wanting to work. Spurs sitting back with that 8 men in the back when United are attacking. Yeah, I know, mate. It's gonna be a really weird half of football. This. I fully expect it to be attack versus defense. I should collab with Aguero on Twitch. Yeah, imagine that. I would love that, but imagine. Can you even fathom that? Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Turn on The Simpsons. Brilliant. Right, I probably made loads of clips I didn't mean to do, so that's my bad. But it's whatever, innit? I do like my Simpsons one, to be honest. I do like that layout a lot. This is another resource that may help. What is this?
I just click the link.
No, it won't help. You haven't helped me. Sorry, I was on support to someone earlier, and it's like, maybe this will help. It hasn't. I already knew about that, and I already know that it doesn't work. So, you know what I mean? Am I live on TikTok? No. So it's 7. So we're also streamed to YouTube simultaneously. So if there are comments that you can see on the screen but not in the chat, that's because they're coming from either YouTube or Facebook. Is Mrs. Nobbins wearing United shirt? No, mate. Less of that. Are there any games tomorrow? I'm pretty sure there are some, yeah. I'm pretty sure. There's 1 or 2. I think Everton are playing Brighton. Did I read out earlier? You hate Højbjerg. Why? Have I just missed something? Oh, someone just activated my socials. I don't think I did that, did I? Is someone after something? Oh, 7, you're after some socials. Like I said, I've got a Discord, I've got Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, obviously Twitch. Oh, sorry, you rate. Oh my god, I thought you said I really hate. Imagine, friends. Yeah, I rate Højbjerg as well, especially in like the early stages of the season. He was really good. He definitely seems like a Jose Mourinho player. Who was it they played against? I can't remember who it was. Oh, was it 7? Abdul Messen Al Yassin is RU7. Can I just confirm? Yeah, like I say, Højbjerg does seem like a really a massive Jose Mourinho player. Like, just like a massive arsehole. There was a game where he was like doing some defending and he just crowded back to the goalkeeper and he did like a mini yes sort of fist pump thing. Okay, 7, good to know. I will try to remember that. It's very hard for me to remember people's names, like, because they have different accounts names, but I will do my best. I'll endeavour to do my best. Liverpool and Spurs are favourites to win the league. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, well, hopefully it's not lagging for everyone else on YouTube. Hopefully that's just your connection, not like something wrong with my stream. For everyone on YouTube, let me know if there is an issue with my stream, or if we're good. Or if we are good. Sit down! Nobody talk! Relax! Drink water, relax! Oh, okay, it's just because 7's in sex and stuff, and thank you for confirming, Kazoo. Wouldn't it be nice? I've got some. Let me know if you guys like this idea. So I've got this idea that I could do it as a surprise, but I think I'd rather give you guys an insight into my brain thinking. So, you know the screen right now? It's just like, you know, me in the top right, tactical board, in case you need to do any maneuverings, stats, and obviously the chat bottom right, and the score in the middle. I'm thinking that I could do another scene, and multiple scenes, whereby, like, I change the scene, and let's say a goal goes in for City, and I want to celebrate it. Then I go to a different scene, and it's like a different angle of me, like, and it looks like I'm celebrating with the fans, and there's like, you know, City chants coming in. Does that sound like a good idea? And likewise, let's say it goes to VAR, I can have like a VAR screen, and I can be like, you know, oh, we're going to VAR, and then like, you know, something going on type thing. And then I was also thinking of doing, because I've got like a, so for example, let's say that Aguero scores in a game, and yeah, like Aguero scores. I mean, I'd love that. And then I go to the scene where I'm celebrating with the fans, and then I do this.
Goal scored by Manchester City's number 10, Sergio Aguero.
Ah! Does that? I mean, it would involve a lot of stuff, but I think I could get it to work. I think I can do that. I'm just going through the things in my brain of how I'd get that to work, but I think I could make it a thing, and that would make it a bit more interesting for you guys. So I'm just to make it a bit more exciting, because I mean, right now I'm happy with my screen. Like, it's fine. Like, it's got stats and stuff and all that good stuff, but it's not as it's not very engaging, really. The only thing that really moves is Neil Warnock and my face. So I'd like there to be a bit more stuff going on. Like I say, that announcement thing could be a cute thing as well. Get Mrs. Nobbins to do the Poznan. Kazoo, you. I think you just want to see some bunda, Kazoo. Come on, mate. I'll try to pull it off for you guys. Oh, McTominay with the long shot. Lloris with the save. Good save by Lloris. Spurs are living dangerously here. We're only 10 minutes in. But yeah, I think it would either involve me buying another camera, which I you know, I don't care. I'll do it. All of my money is just going into the stream nowadays. I don't really have anything else going on instead of like house stuff, because I haven't bought a game in ages. So I might buy another camera, or I could use my phone maybe. I'd have to figure out how to do that. But I'm sure I could figure that out. I'll try to figure it out after this stream. Again, just to make it more interesting and engaging for you guys. Oh, potentially got a goal coming in by Mr. Fred. So United will feel totally justified. It's interesting because currently I'm watching it now. Spurs are in a good position in terms of setup. Twitch is delayed for you. No worries, 7. Wow, Spurs must really fuck it, because like I said, they're in a good defensive shape. Is that a long shot maybe? There we go. Oh, really nice play. Oh, it's because it was a really good play and then a deflection. Sorry, and then a save. And there we go. And United will feel totally justified in that goal. Really nicely worked in the offensive build-up. Was it a clanger from Lloris? Was it an absolute clanger? He's definitely onside. That is a shit save from Lloris. I know it's hit at him really close, but I feel like he has to do more there. Gary Neville saying it's a good save. I'm not sure it is. I'm not sure it is a good save. Praying Spurs score now. I don't know if that is a good save, you know. Because again, it's fine to prevent it, but he puts it straight back into the danger zone. And Fred, fair play to him, is in the right place at the right time, and he taps it in. So he deserved that goal by gambling. But that's a shame for them. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, from a purely City perspective, Kazoo, I think a draw is a good result as well. But I do still think United are winning this 2-1. To be frank, I would be so annoyed if I get the result right the one day I don't make a TikTok prediction video, because currently every single one of my predictions on TikTok has been wrong. Every single one I've got the score incorrect. I've got the result right a couple of times, but like you know, win or loss or whatever, but I've never got the final score right. And here's Pogba surging through the middle. Switches it. Bruno. Oh, bad ball by Bruno. Spurs have a massive chance coming up. They're about to counter-attack. Here comes Son. Son into Kane on the right-hand side. Lots of United players back. This would have to be a really good ball from Kane, and it isn't. McTominay does clear it, only as far as Ndombele. Henson's about to pull off a good save apparently. Let's have a look. Here. Again, Ndombele on the edge of the box, looking dangerous. I wonder if Jose Mourinho would be happy with a draw. I don't even know, you know. I don't even know. Oh, really nice play by Aurier as well. Oh, then a really bad shot. And Son again. That man again. That's a good, yeah, it's a good save by Henderson. Again, how annoying, how frustrated would you be as a United fan if Son again scored? Pogba talking to Jose. But United have had more shots, they've had slightly more possession. I think I'd suggest that, oh, Kazoo, thank you. I could do that in advance, actually. So, 7, thank you so much for changing the username. You didn't have to do that just for me, but thank you, that's much appreciated. I don't think I've said Lo Celso's name once. So it goes to show how much of a fucking impact he's had on the game. Oh, I've got a thought, guys. I've had another brain thought. Again, trying to get that prime content for you guys. For argument's sake, let's say that Manchester City gets into the Champions League final. For argument's sake, shall I do... I don't know if this is legal. On Twitch. Okay, I don't see why it wouldn't be. I don't know if they've got an issue with alcohol. But should I do like a drunk... Not like a drunk live stream, but like... You know, a drinking game watch along. So, you know, take a drink every time, you know, the referee says Kevin De Bruyne's name or something. You know, take a drink every single time. I don't know, a yellow card's given. Down your drink if there's a red card. Do you know what I mean? Would that be fun? Do you think that would be a fun thing to do? And I just get steadily more and more drunk. We're about to say great save by Lloris as well. It's so annoying. I'm so behind you guys. This fucking phone, man. This fucking app, rather. I'm like 40 seconds behind. It's very frustrating. Nothing would happen. No, but it could be something like, you know, just take a drink every time, you know, a commentator says someone's name or something, I don't know. And I think this is going to be the save. Oh, that was a really good save because it's a good shot from Bruno. Good save by Lloris. Would you say it's when you'd expect him to save? Yeah, you'd expect him to save that, but it's a good save. So he's weak foot as well, Bruno. No, it's actually quite a good save, actually, never mind. What teams are getting into the final? Well, I've no idea, but let's say if it was City, then I guess it probably, in my head, the other side is going to be Real Madrid now. Hey, Matthew. Thanks for joining us again. Yeah, for me, it's going to be... I did think it was going to be Liverpool, but now I think it's going to be Real Madrid. I mean, we'll find out what happens. They play on Wednesday, don't they? And we will be streaming the City game, obviously. Oh, Matthew, you're an Arsenal fan. What are your thoughts on Arsenal's Europa League performance? Like conceding in the last second of the game or whenever it was. How old am I? Well, I can. I'm old enough to drink. I don't know what the rules are, to be honest. I'll have a Google of it. I feel like it must be allowed to drink. I'm just wondering if there's like some weird legal thing where you're not allowed to drink on stream or something. I don't know. We don't have to do it. It was just an idea. Real Madrid City Champions League final. Like I say, I can. If City are gonna get into the final. If City are gonna get into the final, then it would be against Real Madrid, I think. Hey Brandon, how you doing? How you doing, Brandon? Thank you so much for joining us. This is your first ever time on our stream. Thank you so much for joining. Like I say, Brandon, I need something from you. I know you're a United fan, obviously, but I need to know what your shoe size is. I need to know that information right now, so I can add it to my Nabinho FBI shoe size list. You see that? You see that? The Nabinho FBI shoe size list. We need to take our chances. We could have got into double digits the amount of chances we had. Yeah, I mean, that's why City needs a striker. Size 8. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you for playing the game. Much appreciated. Just pop it down there. Yeah, Brandon, how you doing, mate? I imagine you're quite angry based on the awful refereeing in the first half, because United were denied a clear goal. Popper just cocked it up. What do you guys think is going to happen with Pogba next year? This summer transfer window. Is he going to go? Is he going to go to somewhere like Juventus, or is he actually going to stay at United? What's the situation there? I feel like he should go. I think United needs to sell him, to be frank. Ball comes in. Cleared away. Second ball, they're shouting. Second ball. It's so fascinating to hear what the players and like the coaching staff are saying. Good ball in by Luke Shaw. Fernandes. Pogba. That's the cock up, I think. Yeah, Brandon, let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're doing, Brandon. I'll probably do a short TikTok live after this, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I used to not mind Spurs, but they're all diving rats. Absolutely fuming and crap refs in England. Yeah, I was genuinely disgusted. I was disgusted that goal was denied, to be honest with you. You know, why? It's a contact sport. There has to be some degree of contact. It's pathetic. I know this has nothing to do with football, but I'm bored. You guys have any TV shows to watch? Well, I'm very sorry that I'm boring you, Seven. I'll up my game. Apologies for that. In terms of TV shows, good question. I'm guessing you've got Netflix. Watch a program called Alice in Borderland. It's Japanese, subtitled. Trust me, it's amazing. Watch that. That's a great show. Cross comes in. It's only like a few episodes, but the season's quite short. It's only like 6 episodes as well. So it's an easy one to get into and finish. It was a perfectly good goal, Brandon. Absolutely right. In a total agreement with you. I was really annoyed when it didn't go in. When it wasn't, when it was, you know, taken off as a goal, because it was clearly a goal. Clearly a goal. Oh yeah. I got you, Seven. I can't be bothered to read. What? I don't understand what you mean. I can't be bothered to read. What happens if I click this button? I'm just clicking buttons on my new toy, guys. Oh, read the subtitles. Oh, I see. That's fair. Yeah, to be fair, it does involve an extra bit of like, what's the word? Brain usage. What else is a good show? What else is a good show? Kitchen Nightmares is always good. Kitchen Nightmares is a banger. Now why? I'm just click again, trying to click buttons. Why won't it do a thing? Or does it do a thing later on? I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works, guys. I don't understand. I'll figure it out later. Where's Flippy Flops? I'm not sure, you know. Maybe he's watching a United fan watch the game. I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh, I think he said he couldn't join. I think maybe. I don't know. He might just be busy. I'm not sure. Foul committed by Maguire, and he's been booked. And he has been booked. Kazoo, you're just giving us a play-by-play. And also with Cavani. Yeah, I totally agree, Brandon. I think that's because Mourinho's told them to do that, to be frank. I think that Mourinho said, you know, we're going to get the fucking result today. You be little rats on, or you be little rats. Or whatever. Greenwood on, Rashford off. Thank you for letting me know. Let's just do that. There we go. Sorted. And we did it before this even happened. Okay, Son's going to cross this in. Cleared away, nothing doing. Hate Mourinho with a passion. I can understand that, Brandon, to be honest. Yeah, Mourinho seems... Well, what did you think of him when he was United manager? Was there a period when you really liked him, and then he was like... Obviously it went bad at the end. Was there a period where you did like him? Oh, Brandon, thank you for following, mate. Much appreciated. Oh, he joined us on Twitch as well. Brilliant stuff. Woo! Thanks, mate. Like I was just saying, Brandon, earlier, just the games we'll be streaming next week. We're definitely streaming the Champions League on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we're doing, you know, Bayern against PSG on Tuesday, and then City against Dortmund on Wednesday, at least. And then we might be doing the City FA Cup final on Saturday, but I'm not 100% sure what the situation is, because that's in and around my mum's birthday, and obviously that comes first. Good save by Fred, good block. I don't understand why this not Mourinho. I think it was because it was such an awful toxic atmosphere that he created, amongst other things. I think is probably why. To be honest. Kane's got to be careful here. Good save by Henderson. And like I said, it's going to be so interesting to see where these players go in the summer or don't go in the summer, i.e. Harry Kane, Paul Pogba. Three for me and 2 for Sam. Oh yeah, respect. That was some really bizarre... That was when he was like going through his properly like mental phase though, wasn't it? Like, why is it... I love how you're only bringing that out now that Wenger's retired. So, you know, or, you know, like, has left Arsenal. It's really weird. And again, it wasn't the... Wow. Spurs nearly score again. Mourinho's had a really weird one. Again, there's this whole sort of thing of Mourinho pre-Madrid and then Mourinho post-Madrid. It's like that job just sort of drained the life and soul out of the man. because they're not the same two people. Brandon, you've got a crown. That's fancy. Never really liked him as a person, but near the end, to his time United hates him. His personality stinks. He's super cocky, just playing sit back. Part of the football. Yeah. Top 3 managers of all time. Do you think he's in that, mate? I don't. The issue with Mourinho is that his legacy is sort of diminishing as the seasons go on. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, that was a shit show as well. That was a massive implosion of a campaign. That was one of the most bizarre. That was really bizarre. But 3 or 4 for them. Oh, sorry. Well, Fergie's obviously the best manager. Currently, you'd say Pep and Klopp. I've obviously got a massive bias for Premier League managers, though. I don't know. It's a good question. In terms of Premier League, that's who I'd go for. What are your guys' thoughts? Because you could have Ancelotti up there. I've obviously already said Klopp and Pep. Sorry, just United are launching an attack here. Cavani being pushed back. And again, there's no point me talking about, Matt Busby, because I wasn't around when he was a manager, so there's no point in me talking about him. Although I guess you could say he's up there. Yeah, but that's probably a list, to be honest. In and around those people. Top 3 best Prem managers of all time: Fergie, Wenger, Mourinho. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't know if I'd have Mourinho over Pep now. Like, thank you, Dennis, for liking the stream. For Flick will always, basically anyone who's the Bayern Munich manager will always be up there. Zidane's a weird one. Brandon, I'm probably behind you, mate, because unfortunately I'm having to watch it Now TV on my phone because of Now TV issues. So I'm only on 75, 52, 53, 54, 55. So I'm probably behind you a bit. Here's Fernandes, though. Bruno Fernandes looking over a free kick. Fernandes still over it. Plays out short. Interesting. And what a waste. Overall trophies won. Yeah, I don't know if I'd just base it on overall trophies won, though. How many trophies has he won in the Premier League? He's won 3. Has he won 3 with Chelsea? Has he won 3 Premier Leagues? Is that right? Oh, you were on a super legal stream. Oh, I understand, Brandon. I understand. Say no more, fam. Say no more. Lamella coming on. Okay. Who's he coming on for, though? That's the question. I don't know. I'd personally have Pep over Mourinho in terms of managing. From Don Bele. Is Lamella number 11? I feel like he might be. I don't know if I made that up. Let's find out. Yeah, Zidane's a weird one for me. Because he obviously won, was it 3 Champions Leagues in a row? But I don't know. I don't know if he actually does much with the team. It seemed like he was just like, right, you guys go out and play, basically. That's a really simplistic way of putting it, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, United, I think that Brandon is about to be happy. On the swivel. This is going to be the build-up to the goal, if there is going to be a goal. I guess I might as well go red now, if that is going to be the case. Oh, really nice goal actually by Cavani. Lovely cross by Greenwood, and Cavani does get the goal that he was unjustly denied in the first half. Yeah, mate, so I'm at 78-46, and Cavani's just scored. And again, he should have had a goal in the first half. And United will feel absolutely justified in that. Let's see if VAR can get rid of it this time. I don't think so. Lovely first time ball by Greenwood, I got to say. Looks like Eric Dyer just makes an absolute hash of this. The positioning there is not right by the Spurs defenders. Cavani should not be isolated like that. Doesn't matter though, United have scored. It's 2-1. Spurs have 10 minutes to try and salvage this. And Cavani shouts at the camera, "Fuck you, that should have been a goal." That's his 8th goal this season, the 7th in the Premier League. But yeah, I mean, Spurs haven't deserved anything, to be honest. I think they've been woeful. Again, I haven't been impressed by Spurs basically any time I've seen them this season. Even when they beat City earlier in the league, they weren't good. And again, just look at all the attacking options that Spurs have, and it's like what? Why are we playing so defensive? I don't understand. Spurs are awful. I totally don't agree with. I don't agree with the way that Mourinho lines up his teams anymore. Let's go. Bale's coming on. Again, I'm amazed that Bale isn't starting. Yeah, I'm amazed that Bale didn't start this game. I don't understand what the thought process is. He's still such a dangerous player. This season's been, I feel like Bale has been wasted this season. I was expecting him to like play every single game. Who's Bale coming on for? That's the question. For Lucas, okay. So that's the situation. It's probably gonna be more like that, I imagine. I expect that sort of setup, but again, Bale should have started. And Mourinho once again has been done by his former employers, Manchester United. And to be honest, that's what they deserve. Oh, Brandon, by the way, so you can see the bottom left corner. If you want to join our Discord, feel free to do so. Let me know if you need me to... Let me know if you want the link for that, and I can direct you if you'd like to join it. We have a general football chat channel in there. We have if you want to post pictures of your food, if you want to post memes, if you just want to have a chit chat, if you've got some personal issues you want to talk about, then this is the place for you. Points won from losing positions. United have the most by far. Goodness me, they've got 9 more than Leicester. What does that tell you? Does that tell you that United are amazing at comebacks, or does it tell you that they get it wrong tactically initially? Again, Brandon, only join if you want to join. Don't feel obliged to. I've just popped on my socials there, but you can see the Discord is in there. Seven asks, do I play FIFA, and if so, what mode, like career mode or foot? I used to play FIFA a lot, but I haven't played FIFA properly since FIFA 16, because it was taking up so much of my time. First of all, it was the only game I was playing, but also I got bored about it. I got bored with it because it's the same game every single year. And Ultimate Team annoys me because you had to invest so much real money to get the players that you want to play with. So I was just like, right, well, I'm spending like 60 quid every single year for the same game, and I'm getting annoyed at it, and it's draining all of my time. So I just stopped getting it, to be honest. And I'm so happy with it. Oh gosh, here's the crossbar from Spurs. Goodness me. United have to be careful here. Have to be really careful here, United. But when I did play FIFA, I mainly I liked Ultimate Team a lot, but I also like career mode. I would always pick a lower league side like AFC Wimbledon, who would be in League 2 in that year, and I tried to get them into the Premier League. That was a lot of fun. I probably would like Football Manager, but again, that's one of those games where you basically play Football Manager and nothing else because it drains your life in terms of hours. And I've got there's so many games I still haven't played. I'm currently on stream on Saturday mornings. We're playing Simpsons Hit and Runs. There's so many. Good defending by Cavani at the back post. That was on the replay. Really good defending. Well, it depends, Brandon. You can get day passes and you can get month passes. So if it's on like a one-off game you want to watch, then it might be worth buying a day pass. If there's a few games you want to watch in a month. I can't remember how much a month pass. I think it might be around £30 maybe. Oh yeah, Ben. Second half has been a lot better. United deserved winners currently. Cavani getting the goal he should have had in the first half. Spurs have just been so tepid and awful. And again, I've only ever really seen Spurs in a full game when they've played another one of the quote Big Six clubs. Every single time they've been atrocious, frankly. In the main, they've been awful. They had a couple good performances at the start. When they beat United 6-1. I know they had a red card, and they beat City 2-0. Again, that was a really weird game. Apart from that, they've been really shit, Spurs. When they played Liverpool and they lost 3-1, they were awful, tepid, like I say. Just not been impressed with Spurs at all. And Spurs needed to win this game. They needed to win this because West Ham won, therefore Leicester dropped points. And they needed this to only get 3 points off Champions League. And basically, this just guarantees that Harry Kane leaves Spurs this summer, I think. Poor Harry Kane. Bottle him. Yeah, poor Harry Kane, man. He deserves so much more. Even if Spurs win the League Cup final this year, and I tell you what, I will tell you that I'm calling it right now. Spurs win the League Cup final after playing shit for however many games in a row against other big clubs, and they pull off a one-time performance in the final and they win it 1-0, and City have about 50 shots and the Spurs have like 3, and they score on the counter-attack. I'm calling it now, that will happen. So that was going to be annoying. Brandon, I'm currently on 86.33, but I'm like 40 seconds behind the actual match because Now TV on the PC is slow. Now TV on the phone is even slower. I'm gonna have to call my Sky broadband because Now TV told me that the reason why I can't watch on my PC sometimes is because the internet isn't as stable as for some reason. It's like, what? But it works fine everywhere else, so I don't really know what's going on. That is something I need to look at because it's very annoying. Whenever there's a game on Sky, it means I've got to deal with these technical issues, and it's very annoying. But again, that's something I need to figure out at some point. Henderson goes down, and we've got 3 minutes left here. Oh, Brandon. Gosh. It sounds highly legal to me. Right. Can Spurs produce one more chance? Not with a ball. What even is that ball? That's awful. Spurs don't deserve anything from this game. If they get a draw, it's a robbery as far as I'm concerned. De Gea is still on the bench, even though I was told earlier he had a kid, so maybe that's why he's not playing. He's on the bench. He's there. It looks like. I'm pretty sure he's available for selection. And indeed he is on the bench. So yeah, bit of a weird one there. I mean, from an England perspective, it's obviously very good. This was an important game if they wanted to keep Kane. Spurs would not get top 4 if their chances weren't. I totally agree, Kazoo. I totally agree. They had to win this game as far as I'm concerned. Not only have they not won it, they've done the opposite of what they needed to do. They've lost it. Not even going to draw it, they're going to lose it. And yeah, absolutely, they had to win to just keep some form of pressure on Champions League. And Harry Kane, once again, unless he moves, is probably not going to be playing in the Champions League. And Matic is coming on for Bruno, I think. There we go. There we go. Six minutes at a time, really? Goodness me. Was there that many stoppages in this game? Really? Really? I know there were a couple of people on the floor with injury, but I didn't realise there was 6 minutes worth. For me, extra time is something they should scrap, and we should just do what they do in rugby, where if the game stops, then the clock stops. That just makes it so much easier, because referees never add on the right amount of time. Like, you're supposed to add on at least 30 seconds for a substitution. So let's say that 6 substitutions happen in the second half, 3 from each side. That's at least, that's minimum 3 minutes. Kvine's been given man of the match. It's probably fair. Probably fair. It's definitely going to be someone on the United team. I think you could say maybe Pogba. I think Pogba's had a really good game. I'm trying to help Tottenham get a result. Pogba falling over now. And he does give away the ball. But yeah, 6 minutes is crazy. That is definitely one of the rules I would change. That's one of the most annoying things ever, when you're chasing the game and you decide to foul someone in the 91st minute. They're going to waste so much time doing that. Why are you fouling him? Let them have the ball, you idiot. Spurs have finished under Mourinho. Totally depends on what happens in the League Cup, to be honest, Kazoo. If Spurs win the League Cup final, they've won a trophy, and Mourinho can say, I won, the club that gets memed about not winning trophies, I've won them a trophy. He'll be able to say, I did something that Pochettino couldn't do. So I think the fans, they might not want him like the season after or whatever, but I think the fans will be more than happy if they get a trophy. I think that's all they care about, really, and you can totally understand why. Because it's just sort of becoming like a massive monkey on the back, isn't it? It was like, when Arsenal went through that phase of not winning a trophy for however many years. Obviously, it wasn't as big as Spurs, but but Arsenal obviously are a more successful club. It's just sort of like a monkey on the back thing that you want to get rid of. And then Spurs again just decide to give the ball away. United doing a really good job here of keeping the ball. Pogba nearly loses it, but it's going to be a throw into United, I think, and it is. There you go. I'll probably be going. I think I'll do a TikTok live later tonight, to be honest, guys. I've been like treating my. Oh, here we go. United are in potentially. No, good defending by Spurs. I was like, you know, doing some, not painting, but treating my shed. So I had to do some physical labor today for a bit, so I'm quite tired. So after this, I'm going to have a chill out. And then I think tonight, just before I go to bed, I'll do a TikTok live. If you guys want to join us, feel free to do so. Right, so Spurs have, what, 2 minutes to do something here? Can't see it happening because they've been really lacking in any sort of impetus or quality all game. They only scored because of a Lindelof shocker, basically. Apart from that, it's just been trash, frankly. It's been trash. Da, 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 da. Yeah, do you guys remember when Spurs were like gonna win the league and then reality hit and now that's not happening? Good times. Oh gosh, has there been another goal? That must be coming very shortly. Mason Greenwood. He got a goal and an assist then. So here we go. The goal must come from this. So ball just gets punted out. Again, nice play by. Oh, really nice play by Paul Pogba. Boy, is that goalkeeping. That is shocking. Great goal by Greenwood, but really lovely build-up play by Paul Pogba. Absolutely shocking goalkeeping by Lloris on an initial review. This has been a pathetic performance by Spurs. As good as United have been, I think it's mainly because Spurs have been so shit. What is that? Let's have a look at this goal. God. I'm not sure they will. Does he just hit it with too much power, maybe? I think Lloris should save that, personally. I don't care how powerful he hits it. Lloris should save that. Wow. 3-1 to United. And that is full time. Atrocious from Spurs. Genuinely atrocious from Spurs. Awful game from them. They had to win that game. They had to win that game to have any chance of having any remotely good season. But I tell you what, they didn't deserve to win. And I tell you what, I'm also glad they didn't win because of the sickening behaviour in the first half. I thought was really, really bad in terms of, you know, Son going down for no reason. Goal disallowed when it shouldn't have been. But yeah, there we go, guys. That's the game. Let's have a look at the old Premier League table, shall we? Let's have a look, shall we? As we can see, guys. I zoom in. Zoom out on me. There we go. So now United. I mean, again, they're 11 points behind City with a game in hand. I think we all know it's not actually going to happen. What I'm more interested in is, let's be real, United are guaranteed second place now. I'm more interested in this area because Spurs had the opportunity to go ahead of Liverpool and they'd only be 3 points behind West Ham and only 2 points behind Chelsea. What they've decided to do instead is just absolutely throw any chance of having a good season in the bin. Interesting. And I think I predicted Spurs to finish 6th, but now I really don't see that happening. I think 7th or maybe even 8th. If Everton win one of their games in hand, they'll go ahead of them. And then that really has... for me, I don't think they're going to get top 4. If they won today, they had a chance. Now I think it's going to be a straight shootout between these 4 teams, between 3 and 6. Leicester, West Ham, Chelsea, Liverpool. I think it's going to end Leicester, Chelsea in the top 4. I'd love to see West Ham get in there. Liverpool might sneak it, you know, genuinely. And how amazing would that be, given basically how shit of a season they've had. I think that would also just, if they did get in the top 4, that would also just sort of, you know, quell any sort of theories that they're the worst Premier League champions ever. Not that I ever thought they were, but lots of people were trying to make that statement. But clearly, if they get in and around the top 4, that won't be the case. But there you go, guys. That's the game. I'm sure the United fans will be very happy. Oh, so you've asked something. If Jose was to get the sack, who would replace him? It's a good question. Who would go to Spurs? I don't know. I think they need a totally different thing. Maybe Hassan Hüttl. I like the idea of Hassan Hüttl being at Spurs. I think he's a decent manager. That could be an interesting one. Don't know. But they need to do something, don't they? Because clearly, this is not it, Chief. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. Unless they win a cup, and there's a good chance they will. They've got a 50-50 chance of winning. They'll either win it or they won't. That's how it works. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's been great. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I will be, like I said, we will be going live for the Champions League games on Tuesday and Wednesday. If you want to join us for that, Bayern Munich against PSG, and then City against Dortmund. That's going to be really interesting. We'll be going TikTok live later tonight, I think. So again, if you want to join us for that, feel free to do so. Probably be around like 10:30ish we start. For maybe an hour or so. But yeah, until then, guys. Oh, well, thank you for following, Nihin. Much appreciated. But yeah, until then, guys, like I say, hope you've enjoyed yourself. Eat ye, skeet delete, and I will see you guys hopefully later and next time.